Hi everyone, this is Deborah. My head's going to get cut off a little bit because I want you to see this area. The lighting is not very good. I've got a soft light and a ring light, and my son had taken down one of my kitchen lights to test a theory he has about my about a certain light I had, and it did work, so we know it's not the light. Okay, so today's video is Jimmy Dean sausage balls. My son thinks it's a secret recipe. This is his favorite thing. But it's not a secret. You get it in the magazine or Google it. You'll get a million recipes for Jimmy Dean sausage balls. Now, the secret is first you get out all your ingredients. I always wash all my bowls that have been sitting on a cabinet because they get a little dusty. I disinfected my countertop with this Clorox water. This is the way restaurants do it, like a teaspoon of Clorox to bottled water, and you're gonna have a clean environment. So yeah, it is no secret, but he thinks it is, but we'll just let him think that. Okay, so let's go. I have a assistant today. She'll be in a minute. So you need a sharp knife, yeah. I really need to have, I don't know, I shouldn't do it like this. I could cut my hand off. You need to buy the hot. The hot is the best, you know? Okay, so we're gonna put it in here. This is like making meatloaf. You gotta use your hands. I probably wash my hands a million times a day. Now, I should have a hairnet on. I actually bought hairnets because that seems to be an issue in our house. I bought these hairnets, but yeah, you get them from Amazon. I got 200. So if I'm not on camera, I'll put it on. So you need two of these, hot. All right. So you're gonna mix a lot of this with your hands. So I've pre-cut my celery and onions. It is a half a cup of chopped onion, finely chopped, and a half a cup of chopped celery. Well, I always put a cup in because it stretches the recipe, if you know what I mean. Now, we need Bisquick, or you could use any kind of baking. It doesn't have to be Bisquick. So that is 1.5 cups of baking. There you go. Always try to buy the stainless steel measuring cups. The plastics are too hard to wash and to keep clean. Always buy stainless steel if you can, okay? There we go. You gonna come in, Courtney?
Your 10-minute alarm went off 30 seconds ago.
All right, come on in and introduce yourself if you want. I'll get this drink out.
Just like at the phone?
Oh, yes, you look at the phone.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
She is getting ready for a hip replacement. She's in a lot of pain, so you will hear her moaning. And that's
wobbling. I will be good.
That's common when you are, she's almost at a 10. Really, I mean, so sometimes she's at a 10. So she's that close to surgery, you know. So now
I'm the roomie if she's ever talked about me. Yes. The roomie.
Okay, so next, I thought you were going to come and sit down.
I know. Where's my cane? So
your cane is next to your chair, and she did something really cool. Just like my girlfriend told me, well, I shouldn't say girlfriend, she's my friend. When I had both of my hips done, she told me to put socks on your walker. Well, she went and put this kind of bubble wrap stuff on her cane so she can lay it up against my walls, because I am anal about that, and she's very good about that. That's what makes her a great roommate. Okay. All right, next is 16 ounces or 4 cups of sharp cheddar. Oh God, is this 4 cups? 4 cups, yes, right there. Got to make sure. I always double check myself. I always double check because when something says teaspoon and your eyesight's not very good, it could be a tablespoon. So you got to look for that B in tablespoon so that you get your you get it right. So I used a little bit more than a half a cup of chopped onions and celery. I used like a cup. I just think the vegetables are important. There you go. All right, now we're gonna do the onions. This is a sweet Vidalia. Here's the secret to good baking. You gotta have good equipment. Also, if something is not fresh, I will not use it. I will throw it away.
All fresh ingredients.
All fresh ingredients. So I made sure that nothing is expired, right? Okay. Now we got that done.
Oh, excuse me.
Next is a half a teaspoon garlic powder. Now, everybody needs garlic powder when they do Chex Mix. So I got just enough to do my Chex Mix. And it says half a teaspoon. Well, I used almost one tablespoon because I'm putting in those extra ingredients. I've got to compensate for it. Let me make sure what this is. I don't want to tell you wrong. Yeah, it asks for a half a teaspoon. Well, I think I should just go ahead and put 1 whole teaspoon in because I have so many extra onions and celery. So I don't know if this might distort the recipe, but here we go, just 1 teaspoon. Now, you don't do that if you're not doing it, if you're doing it according to the recipes, don't do that. Now, I have a secret ingredient I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to say it out loud because Courtney may hear. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, now we're going to mix it. Now you have to make it into a ball. You don't want the bottoms to burn. If your bottom is burnt, that's not good. You don't want burnt bottoms. You want to put the oven on 375. You don't have to do dishes now. Oh my God.
I just wanted it out of the view of the camera.
Okay. Yeah, 375. Now, I calibrated my oven a year ago, and it needs to be 50 degrees more. I put in my little oven thermometer, but I'm beginning to think it is correct, and because I did not know it takes 20 minutes for your oven to preheat. I did not know. I thought it preheated like in 5 minutes. Well, I was wrong. Okay. All right, so I already got my pans ready. I don't think you have to butter the pan because it has enough. The sausage makes its own. So you mix all the ingredients, form into 1-inch balls. I'm sure all you guys know what a 1-inch ball looks like, okay? I don't need to say any more. Ungreased cookie sheet. I can't put it on a cookie sheet. Let me show you. These were on sale at Macy's. This is how I make my cookies. But these, if you put it on here, these are air baked. There's cardboard in here. These are very hard to find. I went looking for them like 2 years ago, never could find them. Well, actually, Macy's had them for a 2-pack set. And your cookies don't burn. No matter how bad of a cook you are, cookies won't burn on here. But if I put the sausage balls on here, the grease, it will slide off and cause my stove to smoke, and then I'll get pissed, and then I'll have to clean the stove, and then the alarm will go off. So I'm just going to put it in pans like this. The stove is preheating. It says on a cookie sheet. No, I don't think that's a good idea. So if you notice my watch, I bought this for like $30, 2 watches for me and my sister, because she keeps falling. She's disabled. She broke her ankle. She went to the hospital. It was too swollen. They wouldn't set it. So she goes back a couple months later. It's still swollen and they still won't set it. So now it is fused wrong. It is And it is a nightmare for her. It really is, because now I don't know if it's too late, but she did find out that if she does, they re-break it and fix it, she'll be in a rehabilitation facility for 3 months, or I think. And she has 4 children, and she doesn't want to be away from them. So now she is with a cane. It's hard for her to walk. So this is just like mixing meatloaf. You just keep, I might add a little bit of pepper in here. I don't know, just a little bit. Courtney, you need to sit down and rest.
I am.
Okay.
This is interesting. I learned the hard way. Pyrex, like we have behind us on the stove.
What about it?
If you take it out of the oven, and you put it in the sink and you attempt to do cold water,
It breaks.
it will break. I learned
Yes.
the hard way.
Oh, yeah.
We had to clean up last fun.
Oh, yeah.
The
That's not
plumbing
fun.
even.
Yeah.
No. That's not fun.
Okay. Make sure you always get to the bottom. Even when you're using your big mixer, your KitchenAid mixer, sometimes the paddle doesn't reach the bottom. So you got to get in there and grab what's ever at the bottom that's not mixing, if you know what I mean.
What is that?
That's a remote control.
Are you not recording right now?
Yes, I'm recording now. It allows me to press the button and I don't have to press the phone. I am using the scooper, which is about 1 inch. Makes all your balls uniform. And I do this with my cookies. That way they don't look sloppy, you know? And I don't have that kind of stove that dings when it gets to the temperature. I don't. I think they probably make those, don't they, Courtney? Stoves that ding when it's at the temperature?
I'm
I
not sure. I know that most appliances are all Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, smart.
Now the reason
Smarter
why
than-
Courtney's
smarter than
here.
me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off. What
No.
did you say?
I said all the smart stuff, smartphones, smart
Oh, yeah.
TV. It's all smarter than me.
So the reason why Courtney's staying with me is because she's, like I said, a good roommate, but it's because she has been with my son for, I don't know, 10 years?
11 in April.
11, okay. And he's on the job. He cannot,
Interrupt his day.
he can't, because he's building houses and doing custom bathrooms. And he cannot, because I think I've taken her to 20 appointments. And the last,
Including Social
yeah,
Security.
4 months.
Easy.
And it's a lot to get ready for an operation. If any of y'all have ever had one, it's a lot. And
I've had her come in with me, not just the waiting room, but in the back, since she has had
Yeah.
this procedure done before.
'Cause
They're doing ceramic on me, and it won't be a robot. It will be a gentleman, a
Yeah.
male surgeon.
she's not doing the Mako because where we live, this orthopedic surgeon said the robot that did both of my hips, they don't have it and they don't see where it makes a difference. Because I did ask the surgeon. He was very nice, wasn't he? Wasn't he nice?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
And he praised me at the end before he
Yeah.
walked out the door.
So just to get her medication right was a feat. Still working on it, I guess. But
I also am tackling skin cancer.
yeah, she has skin cancer. So she has been working on it, me and her, for 4 months to get a pill that's chemo pill. She's going to lose her hair.
Odomzo.
Yeah, it was 22,000.
Basal cell carcinoma, the most advanced stage, even though it does not. Technically, skin cancer doesn't have stages. But I cannot wear, let's just put it this way, I'm not going to show on the video, but I can't even wear
No, you shouldn't
a
show
button
it. They
down.
won't,
I'm not.
yeah, they won't monetize me
I am wearing a bra though.
Okay. They will not monetize me if you show your,
I-
because trust me, it looks horrible. And she's a Florida girl, and she was in that generation where it was not so well known about sunscreen like it is nowadays, you know? So,
Baby oil.
baby oil and iodine. I used to get on the roof of my house.
Did you put lemon in your hair
I'm sure I
to
did.
lighten it?
Well, I had brown hair. It was not... Okay, so we're going to put... I'm going to see... All right, how long do we cook them? It says if you want a firmer texture, add an extra 3 cups of baking biscuit mix and an extra 2 cups. No, I don't have that much money, but we're just... Okay, I am now going to wash my hands and put it in the oven. Now, you just hold tight. Let me wash my hands. I don't want Courtney to get up because she is in pain a lot. Oh my God. Now, after my second hip replacement, I was back at work in 12 days. I was driving after 3 days. No pain whatsoever. Once the pain from the stinging of the incision.
Trash.
No, I use this to clean up later.
Oh, well, I got meat.
I use this
It's
to clean up.
meat.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
got the raw meat off.
Yeah, well, I'm going to disinfect. Don't
I
worry.
know.
All right, that's it. I need one of these. Here's where one of my pans is at, right here. This is an old one. I think I'll use that one too.
Here, it's the other
No.
one for when they're hot.
And that's hot. It has to cool off before I can use it. You know what I mean? I can't put something on it now because it's hot. Okay, so we got this one done. This pan should be thrown away because anything you put on this is going to be burned. But I have to wait for this one.
Everyone
Cool.
has that pan.
Yeah.
And they have a junk drawer. Everyone.
So after they're done, I
5.
will show a picture of it for you guys. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.